here at my home in Fort Davis, Texas, where I raise Shetland sheep. Our family has been raising Shetland sheep for about 25 years, and we just think they're the greatest, and I have lots of products to share with you today. First, I would like to share some fleeces that I still have from last spring. This is one of my favorite fleeces. This fleece is from Nugget. Has incredible luster, very soft. He wore a coat, so this fleece is really clean. I can't believe it hasn't been bought by now. Here's some of the fibers so you can see the length. There are some of the breech wool is longer and has more prominent outer coat. So anyway, this is Nugget. If you're interested in that, you can see more details about it on my website at baizeshetlands.weebly.com. Here's another fleece. This one is from a Shetland lamb, and a ewe lamb, and we've got some different length fibers here. Let's see, I think this is from the wrong one. This fleece is really short. I have 3 fleeces, and they are all musket fleeces. Let's see. Okay, I'm mixed up. No, this one is not from this is not the ewe lamb. This is from Nugget, or Gold Dust. Gold Dust is a half brother of Nugget. And these 2 fleeces and another one I'm going to show you are all musket fleeces. The first fleece really has a lot of white. This fleece is from Gold Dust, is variegated. It has very light, and then it has some darker. The musket color is like gray, only it's more toward a taupe gray, like taupe. But you'll find quite a variation in the length of fibers in this fleece. From really long, lots of outer coat here, and then there's some of the fleeces short and hardly has any outer coat. So there's going to be lots of variety in this fleece for many different projects. Very nice and soft on the short part, and also this fleece had a coat on it part of the year as well. Now here's the little Fort Weight yarn, and I'm an official fiber provider for Shave 'em to Save 'em. So the yarns I was just showing you, and these are qualify for those knitters that would like to do a project with Shetland for the Shave 'em to Save 'em project. I have quite a few colors on my website. That's at baizeshetlands.weebly.com. And here I have some, this is indigo, and this was really exciting to get this variegated kind of a lilac. This is cochineal overdyed with indigo. And here's the beautiful natural color that it comes in. Beautiful, beautiful soft white. These would be really great for a scarf or a cowl. This is my own pattern that I've designed of a keyhole scarf. And if you make a purchase of my yarn, you can ask for this. I'll send you a PDF of this scarf pattern, and just a free pattern to go along with your knitting project. Next I have, this is a lightweight worsted yarn that's sturdier. It's spun a little bit tighter, and this is so perfect for my fingerless gloves. I really, really like these, and have made them for everybody in my family. I have made the pattern for this too, and have several colors left of this particular yarn. Here's a peachy color, and like a lavender to, yeah, between lavender and lilac, and then like almost a forest green. But you can see several colors on my website, and these are half skeins, so they are $19 a piece. One of these will make a pair of gloves, and so you can see all the colors if you want to go to my website and look at them. Okay, next I have some more yarn that I really has turned out beautiful, and this is very special because it's made with Texas mohair from some 4-H children. I bought their mohair from them and mixed it with my Shetland. And this yarn is a DK yarn. I have lots of colors on my website. Here's an indigo and a really amazing color that I came up with this summer. It's just really orangey, and this is a mixture of cochineal and Osage orange with a, yeah, this is more dented with alum, so it just brought out those gorgeous bright colors. And by the way, I should put in a ad for my dye book. Last summer I just learned amazing so these are great for that. They're also great for the fingerless gloves. And I have, there again, I have my pattern that you are welcome to as a free pattern if you purchase yarn. Another thing I have another perk today is I have some a door prize for anyone who makes an order today, and you will have a chance at that. I will do a drawing and you will have a chance at a door prize, which you'll actually get a choice of 3 items, but I'll keep that a secret. So if you make an order, then I will give you a chance at a door prize. Another yarn that I have is some yarn that's really special because this was made at the Marathon Basin Wool Mill, which is in the Big Bend area where I live. This is some of his first yarn that he did. He spun some of my wool. This is a pure Shetland, and then he spun some of it with some of his, he raises deboulet. This is Seth Warner that does this, and he was just learning how to use this machinery, so this turned out to be very arty. It's got all kinds of texture to it, thick and thin, really soft and nice. And a friend of mine who is a master weaver, Cindy Cox, has taken some of the wool from the Marathon Mill, and she also took some of one of my lines of yarn. It's a light worsted, it's Charlie and Friends, and she wove those into this gorgeous shawl that she calls a cabin shawl. And I am so excited because this shawl is going to be in the September Handwoven magazine. So they're going to be featuring the yarn from the Marathon Mill and the yarn from my sheep in that magazine. So be on the lookout for it. It'll be really exciting to see how that turns out. The shawl is just absolutely beautiful. I've seen it. And so she's going to have all the instructions and all the details about how to make this beautiful shawl. And that will be coming out for the September issue. Okay, the next thing I would like to share with you is that I'm going to offer another one of my Navajo tapestry weaving classes. It is going to be on February the 19th and 20th. That'll be a Friday and a Saturday. And I want to invite